Okay, guys, relax, relax. We're gonna try to do this by the book. We got a hostage situation right here. We're gonna need the best minds possible to save these black men. Okay, let's go, team.
I don't know how far I would be in life right now without my black wife. She's
We
smart.
do not negotiate with terrorists, but we must save these black men.
She's audacious. She's always full of energy.
I love the drive. I love the passion.
Jokes aside, this is what it looks like having an invisible gun pointed in your face. Because you can just look at the guilt, the shaming, and I drug your ass here look that these black men have to do to appease their, so-called black wife. This is damn near pathetic.
Black women.
When Savannah began her adventure
The invisible gun.
business, it just inspired me to, it's not like a competition with Savannah, but it's another source of inspiration to get up
Hey, you know what's funny is that when you take these black women into their natural habitat, these so-called black wives or whatever in their natural set, like minus the cameras. It's just a little simple cocktail, a little simple meet and greet or whatever. And these bitches will probably have nothing nice or great to say about you. Oh, she will probably be like, "Oh, well, Cletus, he don't even clean up after himself. Yeah, yeah. Cletus, he shits himself. He can't even use the bathroom by himself. Oh yeah, and Cletus, he don't know how to manage his money. He always gambling. He always drinking with his no good ass friends and shit. These women have really nothing nice to say about you, but even this feels so unnatural to even have black men say anything nice about their wives. It just looks so unnatural. That's why I don't really believe in so-called black love, because we're really yet to see black women, feminine. We're yet to see a submissive black. We're yet to see a black woman that can truly personify what we want in a marriage. Even with these so-called traditional women in the YouTube sphere, let's say a Shahrazad Ali, we've never seen Shahrazad Ali with her husband. I know she has one, but we seen Shahrazad Ali just be, just cussing up a storm, getting on women. And that's fine, cool if she wants to get on the modern woman. I don't really give a fuck. But we're yet to see. I'm yet to see a Shahrazad Ali, all snuggle up with her man and be like, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right away. I'll get him. I'll do that for you. Don't worry. The meals will be cooked." I mean, she'll talk about it, but I've yet to see the response from Mr. Ali, if that's if that's the name that she took. I'm yet to see him say like, yeah, I got Shahrazad Ali on my program, and she when I say jump, she's saying how high, sir, and all that bullshit. So we're even with women who we're yet to see this. We're yet to see this with a Melanie King. We're yet to see this bullshit submissiveness from Six to Goddess and all these other goofballs. So it doesn't do shit for me, man. It don't do shit for me.
it makes them happy.
You hear a lot of that. Strong black women. Strong black women. So, watching
You notice these niggas aren't blinking, because they know if they blink, that's that distress signal right there.
don't have to bear that burden to be all this. So I think it's important that they just humanize as people with feelings, emotions, and ideas and dreams. But it's just a total package. Nothing like them. and nothing like her.
That was a painful watch. I'm not gonna lie. That was a painful watch, bro. But let me see if I can find something. The white man, give black woman. Let's hear from Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie. Lay down the hammer, the authority, Mr. Charlie.
How's everybody doing today? I thought I'd just get in the car and make this short video. Something that's on my mind, something I want to say. You know, when I started making...
Now, this is from a swirler, okay? Maybe a divester too. You know, his wife, maybe. But, you know, this dude's overweight. But they live in the suburbs, you know, if I could have guessed it, they live in the Midwest. You know, if I can guess. Maybe Arizona or some shit. But look how dirty or, you know, worn out the steering wheel is. I ain't knocking this dude. This dude could be making 6 figures for all I know. But, you know, this is just the bullshit. I'm just letting you know that certain black women will tolerate from a white guy, but will annoy the fuck out of you and say you're unambitious if you were black.
YouTube videos. When I started up this channel, I wanted to show the blessing you can get from an interracial marriage when it comes to black women and white men. And I've lived that blessing.
Okay.
Married to my black wife.
And you know what? The thing is, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot. Because the good things you will say is going to make me stronger in my belief that the black woman was made for you. She was perfectly created for you. And you know what? You can have the bitch. Not saying your wife and I'm just saying the black woman as a whole. You can have the bitch for all I care. Because this is your creation, your madness, but low key, I think the black woman was always treacherous back in Africa. Even back in Africa. But carry on, Mr. Charlie.
28 years. Still going strong. We have 3 kids, 2 grandkids. Our family's growing. And we've, you know, lived that blessing. And I wanted to share that. I wanted to tell the world how awesome it is. How it can be a blessing. And I also wanted to tell the world how beautiful and amazing black women are. And I've always been attracted to black women from the time I was 16 when I started dating till the day I die. And people will go in on me and say, okay, if it's so great, why do you got to make videos about it? Why do you got to talk about it?
Because this is why he's making a video. It's because his wife told him to, but also it's really to prove a point that, black men, you know, because they, you know, when they put swirl, they know it's going to be baited, and they're going to have a little bit of, they might get, you know, they're going to try to softly bait with black men, but not really look for them. Because if they go hardcore, it'd be like Ebony K. Williams. It's gonna lead to like they're gonna get like, you know, tons of response videos. They're gonna get shitted on. People gonna look up their background and all that shit. So they know that it can backfire. So they're doing this. It's a soft jab to where it's not gonna get as much backlash. So really, the point of this video is that he's gonna try to make it seem that black men are naturally doing something wrong in their relationships with black women, and that Mr. Charlie here gets all the answers, and he, because of his marriage and what he's doing, it's all right. White right, you know, it's the white ice theory. But you niggas are doing something wrong. You guys have to take a playbook from non-black men to understand how black women work. And that's complete bullshit. But hey, you tell the story, Mr. Charlie. You lead the narrative.
It's so great. You wouldn't have to talk about it. No, I do need to talk about it. I need to tell the world the truth. Because black women are out there. Black women are an amazing blessing. Black women, there is no other woman that has a big heart like a black woman.
Really? You think, okay, the thing, like I said, you're shooting yourself in the foot because black men are saying the opposite. And the thing is, you're only proving the white ice theory. You're only proving that. You see, you're shooting yourself in the foot, but you're only proving our point more than your point. But you ain't gonna believe that or understand it fully. But
there's no other woman that's beautiful like a black woman. And I'm telling you, and I'm biased. People say, well, you're biased. Well, yeah, I'm married to a black woman. Of course, that's my preference. That's what I prefer. That's who I believe is the most beautiful, most loving, most nurturing. And it's more than just me believing it. It is the truth. And a lot of times in our society, who is standing up for black women? I mean, seriously, I know we got...
let me guess. He's not going to say it, but let me guess. I know it's dated. I'm pretty sure his wife gave him talking points to use, but just safe enough not to really challenge black men. But I know where you're gonna go. Okay, black men, you ain't protecting, you ain't providing, you ain't got XYZ, you ain't working, you ain't got the education, you ain't got the drive, you're not letting black women lead properly, you're not respecting her, blah, the rap music, blah, 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 and your communities are fucked up, and you're going to jail too often, you're gay, all that other jazz, you know. But you tell the story, Mr. Charlie.
Racism and stuff, and the racists won't stand up for them. I get that. But when I look at in the world, when I look in the media, how they portray black women in movies.
The thing is that black women are willing to do it. They don't have to stoop. They really don't even have to stoop as low to use blackface or hire a mixed woman to pretend to be a black woman. They don't have to do all that bullshit. It's not hard for me to go somewhere in the black community and see black women acting like the very stereotypes they claim to hate. It's not that far-fetched.
Giving them that negative stereotype of being angry and crazy and over-sexualized.
Of course they're angry and crazy, and they put all that anger and craziness onto black men. That's why they're ready. That's why you see so many of these crazy videos of black women destroying cars, black women destroying corner stores, black women destroying their own home. But you don't get to experience that, Mr. Charlie, because you're white. You don't get to experience that. But because in your mind, you think that bullshit's a myth. Oh, that's just a one-off thing. I got an easy black woman right here. She don't do that shit to me. She don't talk bad to me.
And even with black men tearing down black women,
I saw that shit coming, man. Saw that shit coming. Oh, it's our fault. We're tearing them down because for no fucking. I'm so tired of this fucking myth that makes it seem like black men just woke up one day and with the black woman sleep like Snow White, just sleep, and we ruin her beauty sleep. Just to say, I am an ungrateful nigga. I am an ungrateful motherfucker. I hate you, black woman. I can't stand you. Even though you bathed and clothed me, you allowed me to have money, you gave me an allowance, you fed me, you birthed me. I am so ungrateful that I am leaving you for something else. I'm so tired of this narrative. That we just woke up one day and we was like oh shit, like I don't need this. I don't want to be like we just woke up one day You know, this is something that these other races of men won't get.
Really drove me crazy. That really made me wonder what the heck is going on when black women love their men more than any other group of women love their men.
Really? Okay. So this is where the shit goes left. Okay, because actually it goes right. Because this whole talk of black women, like, go even with the Ebony K. Williams bullshit when she dated a white man or was engaged to a white man, and now she's on this I love nothing but black men. I love nothing but black men bullshit. A lot of black women are only attracted to black men solely, really based off of proximity. But even with just the proximity of, you know, they don't really have the access to really travel or even be in the dating circles of other races of men at large. It's really just that because it's perceived that black men know how to have sex. White men do not have a white men's sexual stereotypes is more gross, that revolves around either rape or molestation. And that kind of goes for, like, really majority of the time non-white, non-black men. You don't have a sexualized stereotype. You don't have the idea or the image that a big penis, a big dick is attached to an Asian person, is attached to an Indian person. You don't have, even though white folks are really disgusting and are very pornographic, to where, like, you know, there's so many genres of what white people are into, from furries to BDSM and all that goofball shit, anal or whatever. Despite y'all's imagination, it does not tickle most black women. And truth be told, majority of black women only see black men if they're 6'1" and above, muscular, and I'm not gonna bring up 6 figs, because we already know that black women are not dealing with men who make 6 figs. It's really just the 2 6s. You look physically appealing. You look physically appealing, or you're tall. And black women kind of have this mentality to where they just think that every person who is 6'2" and has a figure is black. And non-select guys who are, like, you know, 5'8" or some shit, we're practically fucking invisible. And we can like black women all motherfucking day, but guess what? We're seen as invisible. But what black women will do is that when the non-select guys are like, okay, hey, fuck it, I can't do this no more. I'm not gonna chase women who are not attracted to me. I'm gonna go hop the fence. Now all of a sudden, black women are crying foul, like, wait a minute, where are you going? Where are you going? I'm like, whoa, you're not attracted to me. You told me that you didn't want nothing to do with me. Yeah, but I know, but even though I wouldn't date you or even touch you with a 6-foot pole, there could be a black woman for you. Nah, I'm a pass. I don't need to, do this dog and pony show of going through massive rejections and then hoping one day that out of 500 black women, one will accept my advances, if lucky. Meanwhile, I can get a better rate. Let's just say I can get a 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5% of success while dating other races of women. I'm not going through this rejection hassle. I don't feel like going through this rejection hassle with black women. You are.
Only 27% of black women are married.
And what? That's our fault. That's what? That's our fault. If this was our fault, tell me why the fuck for like what? For what? Black men in the manosphere have literally been talking about the plummeting marriage rates, you know, since the dawn of the black manosphere. We've been talking about this since what, 2010? You don't think we were tracking the numbers too? But what was the issue? What was the issue? The issue was productivity. That was the basis of the black manosphere. Productivity. Why the fuck are productive black men are somehow still not compatible with black women? And it was because black women did not respect black men who were productive. They didn't respect the educated lane. Because black women were so goofy and so cocky and all that shit to where they were chasing any dick and hair from, you know, Dirty Dick Rodney and whoever and his friends, getting pregnant by him. And that just only made the pool smaller for us. What the fuck am I gonna do? There's only such a handful of women who, you know, are childless, especially in my age at this time. What the fuck am I supposed to do? You're really gonna blame black men for this shit, right? You really gonna blame us for that? When the black woman wasn't even interested in marriage. We already got documented footage of black women in multiple circles, multiple platforms saying that, comparing marriage to slavery. Now, even in the post Kevin Samuels, you know, podcast era movement or whatever, you know, black women are having trouble with the dichotomy. With this duality of they wanna somewhat work for companies that will make them, you know, 6 figs or millions, but at the same time they don't really want to work, but they want to be kept housewives in a suburban little community. But the thing is, the caveat is with each of them is that with the 6-figure job or the millionaire job or whatever, they don't like working. But the money's good. But with trying to be a traditional housewife and shit, oh, living in the suburbs, ain't doing shit, raising kids, that sounds fun. But they ain't trying to listen to no fucking man and his demands, because that's foreign. That's new. That's new to them. Taking orders from a man, that's new. And you expect black men to really risk everything, their incomes, their earnings, and the shit they built or was passed on to. You really expect those men to take a risk with black women who have yet to be submissive. But you in your little car, you're probably what, your 2007 van with a dingy steering wheel cover, or plastic. Asking and wondering where black men fucked up with the black woman.
The smallest group to be married, the most out of birth single mothers.
And whose fault is that? You really gonna? And I say, yeah, you know, it's But truth be told, there's more black men who are childless. And the thing is, who are these women running to? They're running to niggas who already are known to be to be no good. They're running towards men who already have women. Black women literally do the fucking opposite. They don't chase dudes who don't have options but are likely to be successful. They don't even do that shit. You would think after being a 90s baby and watching all these sitcoms, these little teen sitcoms of 90s high school life, and seeing the jock literally have to who literally has to think, and this happens almost on every show. The jock, once he's about to graduate high school, he's lost. He don't even know what to fucking do. He's like, oh man, I might not even be able to go to college. Oh shit, what I don't know how to work. I don't know how to compete for jobs. And then the EL, the so-called nerd, is like, I just got accepted to Yale. And at least sometimes, or how it used to be, was that the chick would wise up and be like, okay, he has more options. I'ma fuck with him. I'ma be with him. I watch black sitcoms, even in the fucking 90s, some of the black 90s, like, they don't do that shit. Black women will still chase Dirty Dick Roddy and try to make him monogamous and try to scare off all the other women that's chasing him. It's like, why the fuck do we have movies like Love Don't Cost a Thing? It's like we literally have to struggle. We literally have to make fucking movies of black nerds, black ELs having to sully themselves and stoop themselves low to attract the average black woman. Why the fuck do we even have movies like that? We literally had to make the black MGTOW movement to where we were literally cussing out black women for dating thugs. And we were just at awe. We were just at awe. Okay, what's the latest case of a black woman who got killed by a thug, by her thug boyfriend? That shit used to be like torture porn for the ELs, boy, back in the day. It would just be like, oh shit, what's the latest story? Oh, Keisha McLaren, was 18 years old, and she was dating a 31-year-old dude who just got out of prison, and he offed her because they were arguing in the parking lot. And we're just like, what the fuck is Keisha? What was she doing with that dude, man? Like, nigga was in jail. He has multiple domestic violence cases, but how did he? But he got her pregnant. Like, we're literally just scratching our fucking heads, man.
But yet, black women will go hard. They will go tooth and nail. They will fight.
For who? Who will they fight for? Dirty Dick Roddy. They will fight for him. Black women literally do not have good stories. And I've met a black woman who was educated, had the little corporate job, and she was telling me about her fucking love life, and she was chasing down a dude who struggled to get custody of his kids, was paying child support, didn't have a home. She was paying his rent in full. His rent. She had to chase him down to find him just so they can meet up for a little date. Because I think her work job had a conference in Houston, and she was trying to meet up with dude, and dude somehow didn't even want to see her. But the same chick was paying his rent, paying for his child support. And I'm like, and when chicks kind of bring that stupid shit up and try to be like, oh, but I'm a down ass bitch and all that shit because I was the type of girl that would help dudes out. And I'm like, you're not even helping dudes out with shit that's productive. What the fuck you doing paying his rent for? What the fuck you doing chasing this nigga around? It's like he ain't even trying to see you. This nigga has all sorts of shit fucked up, but you chasing this dude around. I'm not that type of dude. I'm a childless dude. I'm a responsible guy. That does nothing for me hearing those type of damn stories. I'm just kind of sitting like, at least you didn't get pregnant by him. So this whole call fighting for black men is nothing. And you better not bring them no fucking Black Lives Matter.
Men in their community, even though they get the least out of their men than any other group.
The least? What the fuck more do they want? What the fuck more do they want?
Saying all, but if you look at statistically, black women are being dragged through the mud. And black women are loving the most, fighting the most.
You can't measure love. You can't measure fighting for, because we can easily debunk bullshit. Love. What do these bitches always want? I want to when they call in Kendra. And granted, these chicks are drunk, high, and they sound stupid as fuck. But it's just the fact that you have so much women calling up and not taking this shit seriously. I'm like, black women, you have been crying since the 70s about black men not being ambitious, not being educated, not having the cool jobs that sound good, and that's something that you can brag about to your family and your friends. You don't call up Kendra G for that shit. What you call Kendra G up for? Oh, I just want a tall, attractive dude who's making 6 figs and doesn't mind me and my kids and blah blah blah. Take me to the suburbs. I only drink $1,000 wine. No cheap shit, no Walmart shit. Blah 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 blah. You guys can't even pretend to be in a pandemic. And you've been crying for decades about uneducated black men, you needing black male leaders and all that shit. You were the one crying forever about that shit. But when you call up Kendra, you just sound stupid as fuck. You're drunk, you're lazy, you're high, you're naked. You wearing terrible clothes. You in your bed. Kendra has caught these bitches sleep on camera multiple times. But you're in love with black men. You're needing a black man, huh? You are our best and only hope, right? Get the fuck out of here, man. You really get the fuck out of here.
Giving their heart and soul for the men in their community and not getting anything in return.
And whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? These bitches can get, like I said before, you can give yourself to Ray Ray and Pookie all you want. That is not turning me the fuck on.
Love and respect that they deserve. But I tell you this, I seen the beauty in a black woman. I seen the
Of course. Oh shit, damn, I messed that one up.
Of women, hands down. And people say, well, that's so fake because you don't like your men. When they're giving their heart and soul.
I'm gonna end it here. Of course, fuck. What did he say? I kind of got a brain fart. Fuck. Of course they're easy towards you. You're white. And, by the looks of your wife, if this is, she looks like she's overweight. But, y'all making a little matching couple, I guess. But of course she's easy to you. What the fuck else she got? 9 times out of 10, she's probably just with you because you're white. It's actually, it's because you are white. And you're an easygoing dude. You ain't a Brad Pitt. You're an easygoing guy, respectable, working. And all that shit that black men would do, if you was a black version of yourself, she would call you mediocre. You would be the very women that Ebony K. Williams would make fun of. Your ice will always be colder. Even if it's warm water. So don't ever fucking tell me that black men ain't doing enough for black women. Don't ever tell me that we were ungrateful or we threw it away. And you are Mr. Fix It and you took care of what we threw away. Get the fuck out of here, nah. Man, get the fuck out of here.
When they're giving their heart and soul. And I tell you this, there's no way I was ever going to pass up in an opportunity to have a relationship with a black woman, to have a marriage with a black woman. And yeah, most of them might not pick me, but you know what? That don't matter because I know.
So how's I went left when he was about to say that?
Best choices, and I know black women are the best choice. Black women are the best choice of any group of women.
How? How are they the best choice? Listen to the music. These women don't even make love songs anymore. How are they gonna be the best when you have bitches like Lola Brooks or whatever, Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and all these goofy New Yorkin chicks, and they can't even like you for you. They can't even like you. They can't even pretend to like you. They can't even make music to like you. You were just something to tolerate. You were just something to have sex with. And this is what women who are in these elite music circles, at least, who make, a couple million. Gorilla can't even talk about black men with ease and respect. And you're wondering why black men aren't marriage minded. What the fuck for? What the fuck for? What the hell do we get? Even for my personal experiences as a responsible, working, blue-collar black man, I am taxed for being responsible. I am taxed for that shit. Even by niggas, broke-ass motherfuckers in my family. Women especially. Black women especially. I am taxed for being responsible. You know how annoying it is, for them crying their eyes out. Oh my God, I'm going to get evicted out of my house by next week. I need $2,000. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm literally going to give you $2,000. What the fuck am I going to do with it? Well, imagine what I should be doing with that type of money. You don't think I have bills? You don't think I have shit to pay for? You don't think I need to eat? I need gas to go to XYZ? You don't think that there's somebody more important than you that I need to give that money to? I am taxed for being responsible. I'm not even respected for being responsible or being a working class black man. I'm not even respected for it. But I'm asked 100 times a fucking... I mean, it's not as bad as it used to be. Because I cut a lot of females off. But you are taxed for that shit. And bitches will literally cry and whine about, you're not giving me no money. You're not giving me no money. For what? You ain't my wife. You barely my girlfriend. You don't do shit. You don't send nudes. You don't offer sex. When I say to do something, you don't do it. You ignore my calls. You ignore my texts. The fuck? Why would I give you money just to do that shit? Just for you to I'm paying you money to ignore me. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all been doing that for free. To me, anyways. Like, what the fuck am I gonna pay to be ignored for? Get the fuck out of my face.
And people say, well, that's self-hate because you don't like your own kind. No, that's self-love because I want the best. And I'll go out of my racial group, out of my community to get that, and I have done it. And
But this motherfucker will never make videos. And I'll end it here. He will never make videos trying to tell and persuade younger white men to date black women. He can't do it. He can't do it. Not on his own. Not on his own. His wife would have to force feed him the bullshit information. But he can't do that shit on his own or off the top of his own head. He can't do that shit. Someone has to teach.